Just one quick reminder. You are not entitled to anything. I just want to say that. You are not entitled to anything from your friends, family. You are not entitled to anything. No matter what you did, what you done, what they did, what they done, you are not entitled to anything. Like, yeah, sure, you can save the world, but to one person, they don't have to give you shit. Unless by law, of course. Unless by contract law, of course, yeah. You have to give them, yeah. Well, so they're going to jail. Yeah, I have to go to jail. But in the broad scheme of things, no papers, no lawyers, no nothing. They don't owe you anything. And you don't owe anyone else anything. Which, talking about, like, I wish, if I give people stuff, they give me back. I wish, but they don't. Like friends, like you can't, like you can give your friends money, right? But sure as hell, don't expect them to pay you back. Don't expect them to pay you back. It's just not gonna happen. Truthfully, you should think before. Again, think before you do it. Like, is this worth it? Will I feel like an idiot if I don't? Will they pay me back, especially? But I think the way paying back should be excluded a little bit, especially if you're close. Like, especially you're an idiot if you give your friends money and expect them to pay you back. They're not gonna pay you back 9 times at least with how most people are. They're not gonna pay you back, and that's the sad thing about it. But truthfully, personally, me, I'm gonna try to pay you back as much as I can, However, no, and even like big gestures, again, like I said, saving the world. Yeah, you can save the world. You can be known by everyone, but not everyone's gonna give you shit. Like like Marvel, like the Avengers, like they don't get shit. I mean, truthfully, they don't deserve shit. They destroy everything in their presence, but still, like, you see what I'm coming at? So that's kind of where I want to drive today into. On what it means by people don't owe you anything. And again, neither do you. You don't need, which again sounds mean, but it's true. You don't owe anyone else anything, and no one owes you anything. No one's obligated to be nice to you, but people just are. A while back, right? Should I stick? We'll stick with names. I knew this girl. Gianna, we was extremely close. Extremely close, right? Best friends, all of this. She was good people, right? But she had an issue. She would start shit. She would start unnecessary shit for no reason. And, I remember this happened two times, not three, two. She would put me in a, she would come crying to me saying, what is it? Like these two guys are not harassing me, but what was it? I forgot what the hell the texts were. I'll probably still have them if I look, but that's gonna take forever. Like these two people are claiming shit and doing shit. Like, basically, they were just doing a whole lot of shit. But also, I think on her part, she also lacked communication because especially when she brought me into the group chat, right? It was straight up insults for her. Nothing really, cordial. Nothing really, polite. Like, if you're chucking insults at a person, no one's gonna like, first thing you do, no one's gonna listen to you, gang. Like, you look insane. And truthfully, what am I doing here trying to mediate this? I have no way to mediate anything. I'm the last person to mediate anything. But she brought me here to mediate this problem that she and the guy started if she didn't, talk it through properly. Which is what I did. I talked it through properly. It was quick. It was, not quick. It lasted about an hour. But, I talked it through and I solved the issue. We reached an agreement, which again is an issue. Because why am I solving your issues, which Shabbat, you started? Also, why am I solving your issues? I'm the last person to be solving issues in every term of that word. I'm the last person too. To create a peace agreement. Like, especially for stuff you started. You acted on, and imagine how you acted was childish and immature, right? So, you know, I calm that down. Everything's good, right? So she does it again. She called me. She texts me again. On some, these guys are not harassing. I don't know why I'm saying harassing, but I don't remember the text. But these guys are, were arguing and all this and like yada 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 yada, and the same stuff and like, and again, and I'm like, this might go. Like, I'm gonna defend Gianna, right? So I happened to group chat. I defend her again. And do you want to know who mediated? Same conversation. We're not saying on different topics, but same, insult chucked around, like just basically a whole messy conversation, which again could be solved in 5 minutes and one of them actually listened to each other, but was solved by me. Make that make sense? And should I mention for her, like I don't even question the conversation. I don't even get on her back for it. I don't even argue. Well, not argue, but talk to her about how she's acting, because she's not acting innocent as well. She's not. But that's my goal. So I'm not gonna criticize my goal. Okay. So I solved the conversation for her. Her conversation she started, right? And I don't talk to her about, what she done wrong, because again, that's my goal. I'll blindly go to war for my goats. And that's the issue. So later, a couple weeks later, there was this other person not harassing me, but we was close also. She had my number. I blocked her, and then she got she started calling and then sending these weird, creepy voicemails. Not creepy, but like, I mean, because I told her this stuff. I kind of put myself in this situation, because at first she was chill, but she just got really like weird. So I'm like, you know what? Don't know what would be funny if some person called her and then and then just started saying random shit about her. Like that'll be funny. And it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that big. It's nothing that a lawsuit could really do. I think a judge would possibly chuck that out. Maybe at most give a restraining order. Maybe. But again, it's nothing bad. It's nothing illegal. But so I'm like, you know what? I did something for Gianna. Why can't Gianna do something for me, right? So I hit up Gianna. I'm like, yeah, hey, could you help me out? I explained to her, and she gave me not only an attitude, but she's like, I don't want to be bothered with right now. And then basically she told me to fuck off. She told me that number one, that situation with her boyfriend harassing her has nothing to do with. Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm a genius. Wait, I am a genius. I am Kanye. Well, no, I'm not Kanye West. Never mind. I don't have the. I don't have. Oh, no, I do not have the chats. However, basically, she told me to fuck off and find my solutions, and I'm like, dude, I did the same thing for you. I went in, and like, I not only solved y'all issues, but this is how you like. I don't question you. I don't do it. I did it willingly for you, but you're not willing to do the same for me? Really? Especially when Shem mentioned your issue was arguably a bigger issue. Like you was being harassed because I remember that. Yeah, I finished making mine. She was mentioning how her ex boyfriend was harassing her and stuff, and her ex boyfriend was in the group chat, right? And I'm like, I did all this for you. I solved your issue. Why can't you solve mine? And she's like, I'm not trying to fight some random. I'm not trying to fight some random issue. And I'm like, but I fought your random issue, and I didn't question shit about it. And then I'm just like, and that's always bothered. Like, I act chill as hell with her in person, but that always bothered me in person. I walk by her, and she's like, hello. I'm like, hi, but that still bothers me, because I'm willing to get down and do it for you, but you're not willing to do the same for me? Really? Really? But yeah. That's kind of what, basically, you're not obligated to anything. You're really not. You really not. No one owes you anything. No one needs you for. Oh yeah, no one needs you for anything. I'm not suicidal, but you're not obligated for anything. You don't owe anyone anything, and no one owes you. That's something else. That's something else. I don't know if I should tell this story, because it kind of messy. Not messy, but I don't want to. Well, yeah, you'll fuck it. All back. There was a girl named Zoe, right? I say a lot. I feel like Obama. I would, just for the kindness of my heart and for her being a good friend, right? I would give her like snacks and shit. Not snacks. I'll make her cookies and brownies and shit. This is how I die, right? And then should I? And this story like summarized, right? Because it's kind of like it's a whole lot of sections. But I'm like I don't know what happened. Okay, matter of fact, like at times she would having like an attitude, not about like the cook. Well, later, but it's not about the cookies. Just like because there's something I like this one girl, right? I got a number. Something happened. She didn't respond. Ghosted me. Well, basic stuff. And then I told Zoe about it, right? And forgive me, I'm trying to think. And then a couple days later, right? She was like teasing me in lunch about something. I don't know what it was. It was something not stupid, but just something I did. And then she's like, "Don't make me tell that that one girl." And I'm like, "Dude, don't do that." And again, I didn't know her that good at this point. This is before the cookies and shit. But I didn't know her that good at that point. But also, she kind of really sounded dead set on telling a girl, and she kept on saying it as we was walking to, because we had the same lunch in math, so it's like back to back. So she was sitting there as we was walking to math, right? And then I sit down, she sits down. I'm like, and then I call her, and then I call over Zoe, and I'm like, Zoe, yo, bro, could you again not, because again, like she sounded dead set on this, right? Okay, so I'm like, Zoe, could you not, I'm begging you, do not talk, do not tell her. And then Zoe crashed out on me. She's like, oh, you always think of yourself, not everything about you, yada yada yada. And then I look over and I see the girl who, I guess goes to me, laughing, or looking at me and laughing. And she mentioned, though he said this a lot of stuff, the whole class, I'm pretty sure the majority of the class heard, including the girl. She's like, oh, this about you. But meanwhile, it's just me, because again, you sound pretty dead set on saying this shit to her, to the girl. So make it make sense. That and among other things, she kind of has anger issue, whatever. But I'm like, hey, it'll be extremely nice if you know, and this was after the cookies, after what happened. If you give me tacos, because she's Mexican, but well, actually, I'm not. I'm in the right, but it's not. I don't think. Well, you're not really in the right. But she's like, sure. So, I'm waiting. I'm like, I hit her up, and I'm like, and then I didn't even hit her up about tacos. I hit her up about the brownies because I decided to make her brownies as well as another thank you, right? Like I didn't even hit her up about tacos. Yeah, she does owe me tacos. I hit her up about the brownies, and then she leaves me on red, cold set red, and I'm like, you don't want your brownies? Like, so soon she does not want to give me tacos. I don't know. It's again like this isn't even something. I mean, it's not something I'm not proud. Well, there's definitely be proud of, but point being, it's like right. It's messy, uh, but now she's complaining about her cookies, so every day, she doesn't even talk to me anymore, but every chance she gets, she says, "Where's my cookies?" Meanwhile, she's ignoring me in class. So like, I don't know. But point being, again, no one is entitled to anything. No one's entitled to anything. You can give, and as much as I blame these people, well, yeah. As much as I blame these people, I blame myself because I'm an idiot, truthfully. Because why am I? Again, you don't need to, but you just do. Like, I had no reason to, but out of the kindness of my heart, I did, which sounds corny, but out of the kindness of my heart, I want to do it because I like you people. I like you people, but I guess that like isn't being reciprocated in the same way, I guess. So I'm mad at these people, but truthfully, I'm mad at myself because you're not entitled to anything. You're not. You shouldn't expect anything. You shouldn't. No, you're not entitled to anything, no matter what it is. So yeah, that's my little TED talk. Thank you.